Hello and welcome to English Trail. I'm Kirsty, and in this YouTube channel I'll help you to take steps to improve your English every day. In this series of videos we're looking at the conditional structures. We've already looked at the 0, first, second and third conditionals, and in this video we're going to take it to the next level and look at the first type of mixed conditional. So this is a mix of the second and the third conditional. It's a really interesting structure and we actually use it quite a lot. So it's very useful. So we'll look at the structure, some examples, and I'll help you to make your own examples. So let's go. Woohoo! We've got to the most interesting video about the conditionals. So in this video we're going to talk about mixed conditionals. Now in the previous videos we've talked about 0, first, second and third conditionals, and I would recommend watching those videos before watching this video, because it's important to already understand particularly the second and third conditionals before watching this video. But anyway, let's go with the mixed conditionals. So there are two types of mixed conditionals. This is the first one, and you take the first half of the second conditional structure and the second half of the third conditional structure. I've put them in yellow here so that you can see. And we use this conditional to talk about a hypothetical different past and present situation that would have caused a different past. So usually this would be a state that was true in the past and is still true now, that had an effect in the past. For example, if I were deaf now and in the past, probably I wouldn't have learnt to play the violin as a child or as a teenager. Maybe I would, but it's unlikely. So if I were deaf, I wouldn't have learnt to play the violin. Now notice that this state is true for the past and the present. Well, it's hypothetical for the past and the present, and the effect is in the past. It's an action that would have been different in the past, or something that would have been different in the past. Similarly, if you didn't want to improve your English, you wouldn't have watched this video. Now, I'm assuming that you want to improve your English, and you also wanted to improve your English when you clicked on this video. So I'm considering here a hypothetical past and present that if you didn't want to improve your English, you wouldn't have watched this video, or you wouldn't have clicked on this video. Okay. Notice the pronunciation, wouldn't have. I talked about this in my last video too. We're very lazy with how we pronounce this. So here's some questions to practice. How would last year have been different if you were more confident, for example? Or how would last year have been different if you were less confident? Would you have done something differently? Would you have taken a risk? Would you have started a business? Would you have gone parachuting? What would you have done differently if you were more confident or less confident as a person? Equally, what would you have done? Oh, sorry. How would last year have been different if you were more hardworking or if you were lazier? I think you're probably hardworking if you're watching this video and improving your English with English Trails. So let's imagine you were lazier. How would last year have been different? Would you have made less progress, for example? Equally, you can consider how would your childhood have been different if you were of the opposite sex, if you're male or female. Do you think you would have had different opportunities? It's an interesting question to consider. Or if you were a different nationality, if you were American, if you're Italian, French, Chinese, how would your childhood have been different? Or how would last year have been different? Okay, so write me some examples in the comments below the video and practice them with whoever you have at hand. And let me know if you have any questions. Now we'll go on to the second type of the mixed conditional in the next video. Okay, so thank you very much for watching and subscribe to the channel and see you soon.